Hey there, I'm Nikki and welcome to my kitchen. Thank you for joining me today. I got a great recipe for you guys. This is such a simple and fun recipe, especially with Easter right around the corner. It is great to make this up, have your kiddos help you out, or just show up to your spring potluck with these beautiful little treats. So what we're gonna be making today is Easter macaroon nests. Now macaroons are really simple to make. They are a French treat and they include coconut, some type of sweetener, sugar. They maybe have like a caramel, sometimes they're dipped in chocolate. There's a lot of different variations for these. We're gonna keep it really simple today. So here is what you're gonna need. You're gonna need some sweetened coconut flakes. You're gonna need salt, sugar, and egg whites. You are also gonna need white chocolate, that we're gonna do that at the end on top of the little macaroon nests. And you're also gonna need some mini eggs. Now, my personal favorite is Cadbury, they're the best. So you can grab those, or you can even make it fun and do jelly beans and kind of mix it up. And I'll show you that part at the end. So, like I said, really simple. So we're just gonna get right to this. Again, what you're gonna need is sweetened coconut flakes. You're gonna need about 14 ounces of this, so like one big, giant package of them. They're really common, you can buy those in the stores. And then in that, you are gonna need half a teaspoon of salt. We're gonna do a tablespoon of sugar. And then we're gonna kind of give this just a little stir. And then we are gonna do egg whites. So it depends on how much you want to make. The full recipe is 4 egg whites. We are just gonna do 2 today. Remember, just the egg whites, okay? If you have an egg separator at home, that would be fantastic, or you can teach your kiddos the old school way and using your hands and the shell. Now that we got our egg whites in here, we're gonna go ahead and just mix this up. It's gonna be very moist. That is what you want so that you can go ahead and smash them into your molds here that you're gonna be using. This is also a great spot. If you want to add some food coloring to it, you can add a little bit of green food coloring. And that way, when we mold it in here, you'll see at the end, it looks like grass that the eggs are just nestled in. It's really fun. Okay, so now that this is all mixed up, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be using the Mini Muffin Tray from Bon Cook. This is about 2 ounces in size. And so it is great for these little macaroon nests. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take about a tablespoon or so and into each well. Okay, so now that you have your wells filled, the key part to this is making sure you pack each well down. So I like to use this shaper, again from Bon Cook. It's a great complement piece to the Mini Muffin Tray. So all I'm gonna do is just push down a little bit. Doesn't need to be too hard, but that way when they bake and then they unmold, there'll be that perfect little nest. Also, what you wanna notice when you're pushing it down, you don't need to pack it down so tight. Okay, you're kind of just doing a gentle push. What's really fun is you want to leave some pieces of the coconut kind of poking along the sides, like kind of poking up, because we want to make sure it gets that grass effect, right? We want to make it look like grass once it comes out of the oven. So you can always take your little bit of your finger and just kind of push along the sides. Like I said, making sure you get that nest cove in there. One of the things I love about Bon Cook is that, you know, for something sticky like this that has an egg white and sugar and this coconut, it will not stick to the sides of the molds. So don't be afraid to kind of push against it. You don't need any sprays or greasing, which I just love. So it makes cooking really easy. Okay, so now these guys are ready. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the oven. The oven's gonna be set at 300 for about 20 to 25 minutes. All right, so my macarons are baked and they are beautifully golden on top. And I've actually also let them cool. You wanna make sure they cool. They will be a little hot coming out of the oven for sure. So now what I wanna do is we're gonna add our milk chocolate. And in here, I did melt some white chocolate chips. You can use milk chocolate or dark chocolate if you want. Again, you can get really creative with it. So I'll let you guys do all that creative stuff. And I just used the little mini cake mold from Bon Cook. It's, again, really easy to work with. The chocolate does not stick to it once it cools and hardens. And so what we're gonna do, really simple, we're just gonna push up from the bottom. There we go, real easy. You can see they come out in that perfect little cup size. And you'll just take about a tablespoon of your white chocolate and lay it right down there in the center. Now again, if you chose to do green food coloring in the coconut, then yours will look really cool, like grass, and it would be a nice contrast with this white white chocolate that we have going on here. So you can see that right there. And now all you're gonna do, take your little candy eggs. Again, I like to use the Cadbury's because they are so good. And we like to do about 3 on the inside. You can see how cute they look. And it's that simple, my friends. Like, this took me just a few minutes to prepare. It is a showstopper. It's really fun for any of your Easter festivities, or again, just any spring treat you're showing up to, a barbecue or anything like that, or a picnic, and you can show up with these beautiful macaroon nests. So I would love to see your creations. If you make these, please share them with me. You can reach out to me on the socials. I am at The Kitchen Legacy on Instagram, as well as my YouTube channel, and I'm also on Facebook. Thanks guys so much for watching. Can't wait to see how you make your macaroon nests. Happy cooking, bye.